2 more onto their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. The Ravens offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake. Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
3rd and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
Now how about this? It's a fake. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
First and 10. We'll start out here with an option to the left. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. That'll be caught. Juju Smith-Schuster. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across.
We'll like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And this is taken in by the defense. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Now the Ravens' big-ticket free agent acquisition. It's Derrick Henry. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was not a big loss on the play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. And that one is caught. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chuck play. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. A dive, and he's in. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. And that is incomplete.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the...
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that one will be incomplete. That is some kind of call deep in your own territory. And that's one you're just going to have to live. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended and takes a big loss.
3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Mahomes. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. Patrick to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
No signal, and we will not get one. He stopped short, and now it's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs stretch things out even further. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. It's the tight end Likely in motion. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And that is going nowhere fast. Disastrous play. A big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now. That's caught. Derrick Henry. The defense plays it beautifully on that one. They knock him back to the 7.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson looking to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got it backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball.
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to be taken down. Ball, and they'll turn it over. Stopped on 4th and goal.
So it's obvious during the course of the week in practice, studying the film, they thought there was an advantage they could take with their punt unit coming on the field and picking up a 4th down fake. But the execution just wasn't there. So again, you go back to the drawing board and you say, okay, am I better off having my punter attempt that pass and catch the defense off guard, or just keep my offense on the field?
He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Play action here. Mahomes. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Butker now for the point after. Now, how about this? It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Hardy now with the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Ravens offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that is brought in. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass.
Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Past midfield to the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
We've just seen it time and time again here today. He just continues to get them for big runs, and I think this one might be his best of the bunch.
So, all my years, here's one that you don't see often. The field goal team on... Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that'll be incomplete. How about that call? A fake field goal, but it doesn't come off as planned. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now, Jackson. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. He'll grab it at the 12. Whoa. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Chiefs offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Gray is the motion man here. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his...
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And that'll be incomplete. How about that call? A fake field goal, but it doesn't come off as planned. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops. And that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points. Give the ball back to your offense and see if they can start chipping away. And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned. That is caught. What a throw. Noah Gray. Touchdown, KC. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. He'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Hardy now with the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Jackson. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense. But let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Jackson. He'll let one go down the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
I'll tell you what, if the offensive linemen had the same level of fight and effort that the quarterback did, they wouldn't be in this situation. It's a shame because that individual effort went a long way towards extending that play, and it still ended up resulting in a sack.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. He's got it. It's a touchdown. There is a marker down, but it looked like the defense was offside.
Offside. Defense.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. To throw is Jackson. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game.
That one, take it in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one fielded at the 15. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and go. Patrick Mahomes. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Here's third down and a few inches. Back to throw, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play. It stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout.